Top 10 essay topics about climate change. The causes and consequences of climate change. Provide an overview of the primary causes of climate change, such as greenhouse gas emissions and deforestation. Explore the wide-ranging consequences, including extreme weather events, species extinction, and altered ecosystems. You can emphasize the urgency of addressing these causes to mitigate the severe impacts on our planet and future generations. The role of human activities in exacerbating climate change. For this essay, you need to explore human activities, such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes, and the role they play in accelerating climate change. Highlight the need for sustainable practices, technological advancements, and collective action to reduce our carbon footprint and preserve a livable planet for future generations. The impacts of climate change on ecosystems and biodiversity. Delve into the loss of habitats, species migration patterns, and disrupted ecological balance. You should emphasize the importance of preserving biodiversity and implementing conservation measures to protect vulnerable species and maintain healthy ecosystems. The relationship between climate change and rising sea levels. Explore the connection between climate change and melting of polar ice caps, thermal expansion of water, and potential coastal inundation. You can underscore the need for adaptive measures, sustainable coastal development, and international cooperation to mitigate the risks faced by coastal communities. The role of deforestation in contributing to climate change. Discuss the link between climate change and clearing forests for agriculture, logging, and urbanization. You can also investigate the importance of forest conservation, reforestation efforts, and sustainable land management practices to combat climate change. The effects of climate change on agriculture and food security. We suggest you to explore how climate change affects altered growing seasons, reduced crop yields, and increased vulnerability to pests and diseases. Highlight the urgency of implementing climate-resilient farming practices, promoting sustainable food production, and ensuring food security for a growing global population. Climate change and its impact on public health. In this essay, analyze the increased prevalence of heat-related illnesses, infectious diseases, and mental health challenges associated with climate change. You can emphasize the importance of adapting healthcare systems, strengthening public health infrastructure, and raising awareness to protect vulnerable populations. Renewable energy solutions as a means to combat climate change. This topic focuses on solar, wind, and hydropower as viable alternatives to fossil fuels, while discussing their potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate climate change. You can underline the importance of transitioning to sustainable energy systems and investing in clean technologies for a greener future. The economics of climate change, costs, benefits, and policy implications. For this paper, you can examine the economics of climate change associated with mitigation and adaptation strategies, including the potential impacts on industries, employment, and global economies. Emphasize the need for smart policies, incentives, and international cooperation to foster a sustainable and economically viable pathway to address climate change. The role of education and public awareness in addressing climate change. Discuss the role of formal and informal education in promoting sustainability, empowering individuals to make informed choices, and fostering a collective commitment to taking action. Underscore the power of knowledge, advocacy, and behavioral change in driving the transition to a more sustainable future.